Agbare adjunct speaker, it is quite clear the Honourable Imam did not put on his red overall. But what I want to say, that I thoroughly agree with the Honourable Nkwinti when he said, and to use his words, that the narrative that the land was stolen must stop because it's false. I agree. If we want to debate on a responsible manner about land, we will have to stop that. And there are many interpretations when it comes to history. But I want to quote the Honourable Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi when he spoke at the inauguration of the Nkome Blood River Monument on 16 December 1998. And I quote, "In 1991, even before apologies became the fashion of the day, on behalf of the Zulu nation, I tendered my apologies to the Afrikaner nation for what became the fate of Piet Retief and his voortrekkers and the action taken by my ancestors' side, which caused pain and suffering to their people. I have reiterated this apology on several occasions, including 2 weeks ago when I received the freedom of the city of Utrecht." Close quote. Honourable Buthelezi, the Afrikaner, accepted the apology. And it is time that the young people in South Africa must learn history by an elder statesman with high integrity. Die vraag, agbare adjunct speaker, is, as die regering dan die grond wil onteien sonder vergoeding, wat wil u daarmee doen? Dis die vraag. Wat gaan u daarmee maak? Ons weet van wie se grond ons praat. Almal sê dit is die wit mense wat moet die grond teruggee. Ons moet ook baie duidelik kyk na hierdie voorstel en ook wat die ANC regering gesê het. En ek wil vandag weer vir alle grondeienaars sê, moet u nie laat mislei om te dink hier word net gepraat van landbougrond nie. Hier word gepraat van alle grond. So as jy die eienaar is van 'n woonhuis in 'n dorp of 'n stad, sluit dit in. Maar ek vra weer die vraag, vir wat wil u die grond gebruik? Want as u dit wil gebruik om mee te boer, om die landbou te stimuleer, dan sê ek vir u as minister is die mislukking van grondhervorming in Suid-Afrika. Dit is hoekom ons is waar ons is. Die Vryheidsfront Plus sal dit nie ondersteun nie. And I want to say again, if you continue on this course,
your term is
I can assure you there are going to be unforeseen consequences,
Lekota,
not in the interest of South Africa. I thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker, Deputy Speaker. Last week in the debate in the House, Honourable Ndlozi asked me a question. Why did you go to Robben Island? Or what were you doing on Robben Island? Well, I went to Robben Island because I was fighting against white domination over us, the black sections of the population. En route to Robben Island, I chanced upon a prisoner who came from the Free State like myself. His name was Bram Fischer. He was doing life imprisonment, opposed to white domination over blacks, just like myself. Indeed, he was a colleague and a close comrade of President Mandela and others who were already doing lifetime on Robben Island. Later on, when I was in Robben Island, I learned from the senior leaders there, including Walter Sisulu and others, that Bram Fischer was their comrade. that, like themselves, was fighting against white domination over blacks. But they also imparted something to me, which I have kept remembering, especially in the recent period, that those of us who yesterday were harassed by our white counterparts now confront a challenge I think some of us are ashamed to accept. The danger that there are those who think that equality in our time means that we must dominate whites. I'm serious because I asked the question last week. Please listen. I asked the question last week. Who is these people? Who is these people who are our people and who's not our people? In 1955, Chief Albert Luthuli, Z.K. Matthews, many of the leaders of our people, Dr. Dadu, Dr. Naika, and many others went to Kliptown and they said, the South Africa of the future is one that will belong to all of us, black and white. We were not there, but that is the legacy that they handed over to us, that the South Africa we now are struggling for. And that Congress had the Indian Congress, the Colored Congress, the African
Lekota,
Congress, and so on.
Your time has expired, sir.
No, the thing is now to seek to divide
Lekota, look at your
the
watch,
people
sir.
on the basis of some pronouncements of before 55. When you adopted this thing that the land will be given to some and taken from others, you now set us on the course
Honorable
of the
Lekota, I'm
PAC of
switching off your
1959.
microphone.
This is the PAC of 59, this.
Honorable Deputy
no longer the
Minister of
African
Rural
National
Development and Land Reform.